This video is sponsored by Wix. YouTube, what's going on? Kevin the Tech Ninja here, and this is a different look from me, something you normally don't see. You normally don't see this big microphone in front of my face, but today I'm actually going to do a video with Wix. We're going to make an online portfolio as fast as possible, and to make it actually look pretty good, we're going to use a couple templates with Wix and see what we can come up with. Let's take a look. Okay, so when you first get to Wix page, it walks you through this little wizard right here. So you can say, I want to create a site for myself, or you can pick whatever you want to make the site for. So from here, you can decide what you want the site to be. I selected a portfolio and CV site. And from here, you can select your experience. You could say, I've never done this before. This actually takes you to these templates. Or if you've done this professionally, it gives you more coding options so you can customize your experience. And at this point, you can actually let them create the website for you or select a template, and I went with the template. And depending on the type of websites we want to make, that shows us those type of templates, but we can always go back in and change what type of templates or what type of site we're looking to make in the first place. From here, you just go through all the templates that you want. I find ones for me that's the best is just really clean. So I'm actually going to select this one right here towards the top. And at this point, you just press view. You can just take a look at it, see how it actually is already. And then from there, you can just edit this template. Okay, right now it's preparing our template. It does this little dance here, and then it takes us to a video that explains how to use the template. I recommend watching it. It's not super long. It's pretty easy to use, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna get out of it. And from here, we can actually start editing our page. As you can see, all these elements, you actually can just click on them. You don't have to know any coding. And on the left-hand side here, you have these different tools. On the right-hand side, you have different formatting. And I just double click on the title, and then from there, I can just type in the Tech Ninja. And that's really it. From here, I can change the type of heading. So just like Word or Google Docs, you can just make the changes right here in this little toolbox that follows you around. You can change the size. As you can see, it's responsive. The content of the website goes up and down as I type or as I make the text bigger or smaller, and it just makes it really easy to change or modify. On the left-hand side, there is this button that says Add, and this is where you add all of your elements from Wix or into Wix, that it has like buttons and text and fonts and widgets and all these things. Really cool here. Also, there's a store where you can go out there and download new things or even do a search for the store. But right now we're gonna add Instagram, and by default, when you add Instagram, it just pulls in a generic account, but you can then connect it to your current Instagram account. It signs you in right through Instagram's portal, so you don't have to like save any credentials anywhere. It gets you right in, and this is my Instagram page. It's very simple. I have the option to modify it, but I think this actually looks good the way it is. As you can see here in this little feature, I can do a search to find more apps that I can add to Wix. And there's one that I wanted to add to actually find YouTube, and this is the Tube Press, and this right here will pull in my YouTube page. So I just click add, and bam, here it is. Obviously, this is not my page. It's in kind of a weird spot. So I can actually just move it down to the page, and then from here, press settings, and then I could type in my YouTube account. Once I type in my YouTube account, as you can see in the background, it's gonna refresh automatically. Boom. Yes, this is my YouTube channel, and then I can change how many thumbnails are showing up per page, and all these things. I have color options and a lot of different features baked into this. So what's kind of cool about Wix is that you have this website builder, but you also have apps and these little modules you can use and plug in and things like that, which is really, really nice. So right now I'm still trying to fine tune this widget to make it perfect. So I'm resizing it and then just trying to extend it out so it just looks good on the page. You know what? Let's move the YouTube to the top of the page here, and then move the Instagram to the bottom, because I really want to highlight my YouTube over Instagram, obviously. There we go. All right, looks good. What else can we do here? Let's actually extend this out a little bit, make it a little bit wider so it fills the whole page. It's really nice that Wix lets you, when you get to the edge, it turns purple, which lets you know that it's all the way flush, and it's kind of like a guideline, which is definitely nice. Now, as you can see here, there's some white space. So let's fill this white space up with more videos. I just click back on my settings for this widget here, and then I change the number of videos that it shows. So I believe we'll put in 12 videos here and then close it out. And now we have 12 videos at the bottom of the page. Look at that. It's looking good so far. Definitely can make a couple more changes to make it look really good. A nice feature with Wix is that at any time you can preview your you can actually preview your website, and you can preview it for whatever device you're on. So this is a mobile preview. This is how it's going to look on the mobile device, and you can kind of just gauge how it looks from there. And you can also switch to desktop view as well, which I was sort of editing in anyways, and you can see how it looks on the desktop. And that's kind of a cool feature. You can see its responsive design at any time you want and go from there. Also with the text, I do have some extra functions like a transition, a spin in, or anything like that. You can just kind of play around with the one that works best for you. It's kind of like the slide in, it's sort of smooth. And then from here, since it is a template, it does have extra pages that I don't want. You can then go in and delete these pages, add new pages, or modify an existing page. We're gonna modify the about page. This is basically your about section. You just press on change image and then browse to an image that you want, and then you can upload it to your site. So here I'm browsing to my Tech Ninja avatar, and then from here I press done, press upload, and then it's back here on the site just like it belonged here in the first place. And now under about, I can just type in some stuff. And just like a word processor or Google Docs, you type it in, and as always we have that floating toolbox to our right where we can change the font if we want. But here we go, we just have it typed in, and then we have the option to upload a document like a CV, a rate card, or anything you may have. You can upload it from here too. And that's it for about. And let's pop over to the contact page. This is how people can contact you. You can drop your email address down, you can put your phone number down, but automatically this form will email you what they filled in. And this form is completely customizable. You can change the questions and things like that. Also, we're going to pop back over to our main page, change the footer at the bottom, and just a couple more things to tweak the site to make it look official. Now, my style is very clean and elegant. People may want more colors, but for me, just a very clean site is all I really want. And since I am a YouTuber, we're gonna go ahead and add our YouTube button at the very top here next to our videos. So I can go ahead and double click this, modify it once again, plug in my YouTube channel, and then from here, people can then subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a lot of stuff under the add function, a lot of different widgets and buttons and things like that. So depending on the type of site you want, you may find different things in there. There's like one for Spotify, there's one for like direct email, there's one obviously for Twitter, and all these things. So yeah, and just kind of viewing the website again and seeing how I like it, clicking on my extra pages here, clicking on my about, looks really good. So now I can press publish, and once you publish it, it gives you this URL, which is now live. If I go to this URL, it will pull up your site. And this is the free version of the site, 100% free, but you can always upgrade, and then you can get a more customized URL. So it's not a very long URL, and they have different plans too, depending on what you want, your style and what you're looking for. Plans start as low as $5 a month. So it's really cool, and it's a really easy way. As you can see, I did it in less than 10 minutes. I made a nice website, portfolio website that automatically updates when I put out content. So I don't have to go to the site every day and put new things on there. Automatically it pulls it for me, and it has this nice responsive design that looks good on mobile devices and also computers. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, please leave it down below. As always, guys, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja. Have yourself a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.